Hello friends and fellow gardeners, welcome to Chennai City Garden. So today in this video we are going to see about self-watering. What are the different methods that can be used for self-watering? We are going to use water bottles and threads and different kind of things, sponge. So these kind of things we are going to use. So let us see how to do it. Especially in this summer, we need these kind of methods to help our plants to withstand the summer. The water can be given to them very easily using these methods. So let us see how to do it. This is the first method. I have used three kind of things: water bottle filled with water and a wire and two bamboo sticks. Have just tied it using the wire. You can use any kind of jute thread or any kind of threads to tie it. So I had tied it tightly. So you can put a hole in the tap of the water bottle, or you can just loose the tap a little bit so that the water drops can come out from it. You can see here the drops are coming out of it. You can loosen the tap according to the amount of water you want to see to come out of this water bottle. So in this way we can help the plant to get the required water. This can come up to 1 day, it can last up to 1 day. I mean, a 1 liter bottle can do this work for us in the summer especially. Just make sure you add some mulch to the top layer of the soil, and then if you try this method, it can definitely save your plant from any kind of heat. It will give the required water throughout the day. So this is the first method. Now let us see the second method. I have taken a 1.5 liter water bottle and filled the water with it, into it, and I'm using a sponge, a cotton sponge or any kind of sponge. So I'm just inserting into this bottle. So this is the second method. If you insert this bottle upside down, the water will leak through that sponge and it can give the required water to the plant. This is the second method. This is very easy method. So let us see how to do this. I have taken 3 water bottles. One is, I had inserted a sponge, right? That is one bottle, and there are other 2 bottles. One is the one with a tap, and another one I'm going to fill it with liquid fertilizer. Any kind of liquid fertilizer you can use. So these 3 bottles I'm going to insert into these 3 plants. All are chili plants. So this one is the first one. You can see here I had filled it with water, and there is a hole at the on the tap. You can put a small hole on it. Don't put a bigger hole. So a small hole is enough to drip the water. The another one is sponge. You can buy it in any stationery shops. You can buy that and you can use it for this. So I'm inserting it into it. So we had done 2 bottles. Now we are going to use the third one. Third one is the liquid fertilizer. This is the seaweed fertilizer. So I'm going to use the same sponge method to this liquid fertilizer. So again I'm inserting the sponge into it. Just press it harder. Now we are going to insert it. Just dig some soil in the pot away from the roots, and you can just place these bottles into it. See here, this is how we have to insert it, just upside down. See here, that's it. Very easy to do. The sponge one, this one is with water. So it can last for one day. Sometimes if the drip is very slow, it can last for 2 days. So the third one, the liquid fertilizer. So I had inserted all the 3 water cans. See here. So this is very easy to do. You can give any kind of fertilizer through this method. You can give compost tea or vermicompost tea using this method. The plant will grow really greener and lots of vegetables we can get. You can see the bubbles are coming out of it. It means the water is dripping down. Only then the air bubbles will come out. This is how you can find out that the water is dripping continuously. So just try to save these water bottles for your summer, and you can use these bottles in a way that we can use it to help these plants to give some water. See here, this is after 7 to 8 hours. Half of the bottle is gone. Still dripping is going on, you can see there. The bubbles are coming out. So those are the methods using water bottles. Now we can use the thread method. Just fill a jug with water, or you can use any kind of bigger container and fill the water and use any kind of cotton threads or jute threads which can absorb water. That is the major thing here. It should absorb water. Keep in mind. Just make sure that you are using these kind of materials so that it can absorb water easily. Now let us see how to do it. Just take 3 to 4 threads and put it in water. It should be above the soil level. Whatever plants you are going to insert it, it should be above the soil level. So do remember that. So I have placed a chair here. And I'm inserting all the threads into the soil of all these plants. That's it. This is the method. Very easy, right? Now the threads will absorb the water and it will go to soil. This is a very simple method. The one disadvantage in this is if the weather is too hot, then the threads can dry very easily. So make sure that you are using this method in somewhat in partial shade. So this method of self-watering can help in shady places. If it is in direct sunlight, it can definitely affect this method. You can see here the threads are somewhat wet. This is how we can do the self-watering method using these threads. So in this summer we can try these kind of things to make our gardening very interesting, and we can find new things in it. So both the water bottle methods and this method, the thread method, can help us to get through this summer. I hope this video is helpful for you. If you find this video helpful, do subscribe to my channel and give a like. Thank you.